Mega Man 2 ending. Let's play it and then talk about it. Cool, wow, I got that in 3 or 4 takes of this video only. Sometimes it takes me 20, 30, 40, whatever. Cool, yeah, so that's the Mega Man 2 ending. There are a couple spots where I could not figure out what chord it was. You know, you should probably know Mega Man tunes are pretty interesting and well composed. And a lot of these Capcom songs, and especially like video game songs in general, just have like interesting wrinkles in them, which makes them so much more interesting than just like, you know, I like rock and everything, but these songs are just so interesting. So anyway, we start off with it's in the key of A flat, and we start off with E sixth, I guess. So an E6 would be E, A flat, B, and that guy up here, D flat. So we're just playing them in different inversions. So you could also just play the single notes on pretty much this whole song, but the notes, the chords give it a little character. So where I could figure out what it seems like the chord could be, that's how I play the chord. And also the chord shapes, keeping my hands on the chord shape just helps me play. So. And then same with the right hand, but you're down a step to G flat with the bass. Now this is a straight D chord. D, G, D, G flat, A. E chord, but I'm not gonna play the B because it resolves to the B. So E being E, A flat, and B. And now this is a straight A major chord. So A, D flat, E. This is a G flat major, G flat, B flat, D flat, back to a D chord, and now another D chord up here, and still a D arpeggio, B bass. So now that the bass is different again, and this is also back to the E6. So E. And up to E bass with an E chord. And look at this little thing here. This is an F, ooh, what is this? Oh no, it's not. That's a D flat. first inversion. So E, so that's F, A flat, D flat. So from an E chord. Because then that works, because now we're going up to the G flat minor. So second inversion. Yeah, second inversion. So D flat, G flat, A. And now this is down to an F bass. This is actually an F augmented. So the chord is F A. Usually F A C would be F major. F A D flat is F augmented. And this is a G flat major, right? Right? Oh no, minor. So that's G flat. I got my notes here. I just made these. Yeah, G flat minor. So in our inversion, it's A, D flat, G flat with the E bass. This is weird. This is what I think sounds the best, and in this song, there's not always 3 even notes to tell you what the chord is. Sometimes there's just 2 notes playing, so you just kind of have to like guess the structure of the song if you're trying to like do it on piano like this. So it sounds to me best with this. That doesn't sound good by itself, but this sounds best to me within the context of the song. So this is a B minor, which would be B, D, G flat. So I'm playing the first inversion D with and it is a E flat bass, that's for sure. You could play this. You could play this with instead of the B minor. Now this is. Oh, that's a B major, I guess. It just doesn't, playing this as a B major with the E flat, it just doesn't sound right to me. Obviously this is dissonant, because those 2 are dissonant, but I don't know, I mean, we already worked in that F augmented to work into that, so the song does have like the clever little chord, changes like that. So I think this sounds best as a B minor with a major 7th. No, it's not a major 7th. A B flat with a E flat bass. I don't even know what you call that. Shoot, where are we even now? And then it's a E, right? Oh yeah, so now, oh yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, so it was this, so that's how I play it. You could play that, or you could just play, honestly, you could just play the G flat and the B if you want. And the D is the next chord. And it's an E. And then now we're at the end. I tried different chords, because this is obviously just 2 notes playing in this last part. That's how it is on the game too. And I tried putting in other notes here, like like a D flat for some of these, just to see what else could give it musical flavor while still retaining what seems like it's the structure of the song. I couldn't figure out anything that I felt like that, yes, this is correct and I should put it in like a video. So this is just the straight. So it's just the bass run down from the G flat, F. So it's just a rundown. And then right hand G, left hand. Oops, F. With the D bass, G, and then E with an A bass. That is it. I'll put the chords in, Mega Man 2 ending, and video game music on piano for scrubs. Hope that was helpful. We'll see you next video. Take care. Bye-bye.